Today we're making my standard t-shirt throw pillow that I have in my shop that features a pillow sham back so you can pop it off and wash it, holding true to my use it and then wash it philosophy because I don't make stuff that I can't use. So what you'll need is a throw pillow that you either buy at a craft store or you can get a decorator pillow from Goodwill or wherever. Take the cover off of it. We'll probably have to cut it off, but and hopefully the tag is still on it. It'll tell you what size it is. This one's 14 by 14. If you buy one from the craft store, then it'll be on the outer packaging. So what I do is cut a template out of whatever I have. In this case, priority mailbox. The exact size of the pillow, and then when I'm serging it, I cut the standard 1/4 inch off. If you're going to be using a sewing machine and not a serger, I would either make my template a little bit smaller, or once you cut it out, just trim a little bit off the edges. So the first thing we'll need to do is cut down the sides of the t-shirt so we can open it up. And I just do it like this because it's easier than cutting the sleeves off and then slicing down the sides. And with old t-shirts, they're always rickety and getting a straight cut. It's virtually impossible anyway. So, we do the best we can. Okay, so the front of the t-shirt, or if the back of the t-shirt has the graphic you want, whatever, that's what we're working with first. And you need to center your template over the graphic. And then cut around the template as even as you can, but it's not a big deal. I have to get really close to the neck on this one because the graphic's so high up. If you can make your template out of paper, it's much easier to work with because it lays better on the t-shirt, especially if it's a soft t-shirt like this, and you won't have to fight with it so much. But it's not a big deal. So there's our front, and then I'm gonna cut, because I want this finished edge, I want to save it. I'll cut the little legs off that and put it to the side for the back, for half of the back. And then for the other half of the back, we'll take the back of the t-shirt and kind of eye center, doesn't really matter. And then this goes over into the scrap pile. Now, the way we want the back to do is overlap just like a pillow sham. And that's why I saved the 2 finished edges, the back of the t-shirt, and let it overlap as much as you can, at least 3 inches, so you get a good snug fit. If not, the pillow, the fatness of the pillow will give you a little bit of a gap in the back. And then take the front that you just used. I'm going to go ahead and put it face down, right sides together, so I don't have to turn it again when we get ready to sew. And I'll lay it on here. If you have a graphic on the back, you can, situate it so it's included and shows up on the finished product. So now I'm just using the front of the pillow as a guide. And normally I wouldn't fool with cutting off these uneven edges. I'm doing it for the video, but I would just let the serger take care of it. But if you're using a sewing machine, you'll need to do that. Then I put 2 pins in. This is what I normally do, just to make sure that the pocket doesn't separate as you're sewing. If you're a beginner, I would do this, which is just put a pin in each corner so things don't slide around on you, but far enough away so you don't sew over it. It's never a good idea to sew over your pins because you'll warp your needle. Okay, we're ready to go to the serger. Okay, we're at the serger or the sewing machine, whichever. And I start at center bottom or center top. And we just go. And like I said, I'm going to cut out 1/4 of an inch as I go around. And I curve the corners things stay where they're supposed to be as you go, and then there won't be any surprises when you're finished. Just continue around, making it a little smaller as you go. And since there's the fill of sham opening in the back, you don't need to leave an opening to turn it, because you can turn it through that opening. And fray check is not necessary since this is going to be on the inside, but it's habit, so I do it. Okay, we'll take the pins out and turn it and see what we got. Okay, so taking the pins out, we'll turn it and see how she goes. So we're just going to turn it through the pillow sham pocket, and I'll kind of push the corners, seams as I turn it. Okay, so you end up with this on the front, this on the back, so it looks like actually you did a cool little t-shirt fold. It doesn't even look like you sewed it. So your friends will think you're magical. Of course I am magical, so my friends know this already. So now we just stuff your little pillow into the thing, and I get my pillows in bulk, so they come all squished up, so you really have to like work the pillow to fluff it. But the ones you buy in the store are pretty fluffed already, so you won't have that little issue. So mine are more like fat in the center, so you really have to like work and press them out, but I won't take you through the pain of all that. I'll do that later. Okay, so you see in the back we got the little pillow sham, and the front we got Top Gun. So it looks really cool, super finished, super clean. Looks like you did a killer origami Magic Man fold. When you spill beer on it, you just pop it off, put it in the washer, or donut glaze or frosting. That would be me. But and it's a snuggy, fun little, makes a great gift for a kid, or you know, travel pillow, whatever. It rocks, and you rock because you made it. Thanks, guys.